here a couple of minutes here to see if anybody else comes on here real quick. But yeah, so we're doing a little Skyrim this afternoon, some little live feed of Skyrim. I got a request from a buddy of mine to give him some advice. So that's what I'm going to do. Give him some advice. He's a guy that likes those apocalypse games. Apocalypse style. Fallout and delight. Have you ever played Far Cry? I've never played that. So yeah, so you sound tired. Oh yeah. Oh, it might take you a little bit to get used to the spells of this game, but it's like any other game, routine, eh? Well, you might need some like healing spell, you know, and stuff like that. Like you'll get used to using spells eventually. You watch, man, because they do come in handy once in a while, but they're not really required. You know what I mean? Like there's an orc there. You know what an orc is, right? Like you've seen all the. He's the different narratives like this game and other fantasy style games and stories, movies, whatever. Usually add in New York for some reason. I've never figured out why they're all in these, but orcs are just think of it as just a race of person. Okay? You know what I mean? Like black people, Asian people, you know, white people, you know, Aboriginal, you know. Yeah, it's just but they're more the brutes. These ones are really strong usually. These ones, as you go through the game, you'll see orcs using spells, but you don't have to. But it's all in the weapons, how you use them, how you want to play, because I'll be showing you stuff in here that you will have to do. Like seriously, take your time in battles, eh? Because you have to block even. Like it's timing, eh? It's timing. It's not the button masher. You know what I mean? You just. But what's really cool is the 3D view of it, like the third person view stuff. I enjoy that. And until I'm using a bow or a spell, because then you need the crosshairs. So Nords are orcs. Orcs are very strong. They're warriors. They're barbarians, like, and each of these are all just species of humanoid. Reptilians, Argonians. These ones are quick. They breathe underwater. They can breathe underwater. These ones, they sneak around a lot. It might be good to, like, when you talk about classes, have you ever played games like Dungeons and Dragons, that kind of stuff? No? Okay. Let me see if I can explain the approach I have. Okay, each of these are a species and a race, right? You know what I mean? It basically put. Each of them have their own characteristics and specialties. Like, Bretons naturally are good healers. So they use defensive spells, if they use spells. They like smaller weapons, daggers, swords. These ones here, they like the smaller weapon. These make good assassins. Argonian. So also each of these are from their own province within the world of Tamriel. Tamriel is like Earth, you know, Tamriel, and they all have their own special characteristics because of where they're from. Some live in a dead desert region, like the Redguard. These make good battle mages too, because they like heavy weapons, but not overly. Not me anyway. When I play these Redguard, I play the way I play, and you know, and so it's kind of a combination of heavy weapon, light armor, heavy armor, and I switch back and forth depending on the mission and what I'm trying to accomplish. But these ones are not as strong as an orc, but they can handle heavy weapons. Ones like orcs and Nords. Where's the Nords? Nords are the natural people of Skyrim, so they come from Skyrim. Think of them like Vikings almost. Yeah, they're warrior like. And like I said, as you play, and you get to accentuate your characteristics and skills of the way you understand it. Like, they like heavy weapons, they like bow, they like they're strong usually. Khajiit are cat people, as you can see. They're actually, you know what, well, I'll get to that in a second, but cats are quick, they like to sneak, they make good thieves because of it, as opposed to the Argonian, who's similar in stature, like height, weight, you know, strength and all that kind of stuff. They like to sneak and like smaller weapons too and stuff like this, but they make better assassins. Because they could, you know, it's just a slight difference. They could be an assassin too. Anyone could be an assassin. I mean, really. The Imperial are one step lower than a Nord in strength and all that kind of stuff. They're kind of like on the level of Redguard. Now, each of these also have a once a day specialty skill. Okay, once a day you could use it, so choose it wisely, you know what I mean? Yeah. The Wood Elves are smaller. They've always been sort of into the political aspect of the world. High Elves in particular, they are, most High Elves are part of the Thelmar, which we'll get into that stuff after, but Dark Elf is my personal choice. This is my personal choice, Dark Elf, because of their stuff. Now, if you go to other channels, you can find out the history of Tamriel and all the backstory stuff, history of this world. But I kind of know, but I don't know either. Like each of the games, this is the sixth one. Each of these games is part of the same world, but at different time eras. Yeah. So So like I said, I played all the games, so it seems like I went through all the different eras, eh? You know what I mean? Yeah. This is the most current, I think. Like in terms of time frame and era, this is the current one. So they have once a day skill. Every one of them. Like, why I like Dark Elf a lot is because their once a day is called Ancestral Wrath. Okay, and when you use it, it's like flames are coming out of my body. I wreathe myself in flame. So anything that comes close will not only get hit by my weapon or my spell, but they'll get burned too. Which is why I like it. It's a little extra offense through defense. Yeah. Breton. I've never played as Breton, actually. What does that say along under his face there, Joe? What does that say? No, the what's on my screen? What's on my screen? This is Dark Elf, yeah, also known as the Dunmer. Yeah, Morrowind, yeah. That was an actual Elder Scrolls game. That was number 3, I think. Morrowind. Ancestral Wrath. Ancestor's Wrath. Yeah, that's once a day. So, like, say you're taking on like fucking 6 people, you know. You've cast that, man. Anyone that comes closest, they also get burned, eh? So, one for you. Check out what the orc says. The orc are the people of Rothgarian and Dragontail Mountains. Or they're good at smithing. Yeah, orcish smiths are prized for their craftsmanship. Orc troops in heavy armor. You specialize in heavy armor. I like the smaller characters because of the light armor. I like light armor. There's really no difference later on between light and heavy armor, okay? It's just how you use it and when you wear it and how often you wear it that makes you a specialist at it. I mean, that's all. Because like I said, I like the light armor, so I wear light armor a lot, so that skill goes up. While it's only at the beginning where there's a real difference. Heavy armor is stronger, though it's thicker, but it's heavy, which takes away from how much you could carry. You know what I mean? That's why you need a follower around to give them stuff. So, yeah. So, but these are. So the orc. What was that? The orc, heavy armor among is one of the finest in the Empire. They are fearsome when using their berserker, meaning when you use anything, a potion, anything like that that says berserker, it's for heavy armor, two-handed weapons, and you swing them more effectively and stuff. Eh? Yeah, like war hammers, battle axes, great swords. Those are two-handed weapons. Now, the Nord, check out what the Nord says. You might like this guy better. Unless you want him to look like a crazy beast, be an orc. You know what I mean? So the Nord. But, like, if you want to get away from spells, orc and Nord are good, and Imperial. Imperial, their once a day has to do with their speechcraft, their how they speak to people, and how much more they get when they sell stuff to stores. You know, barter. Yeah. But the citizens of Skyrim, they are tall and fair-haired people. Strong, hardy Nords are famous for their resistance to cold, as opposed to a dark elf who's resistant to fire. You know what I mean? And their talent as warriors. So they're good with all weapons, but they like two-handed more so, heavy armor even. I mean. They use the battle cry to make their opponents flee. Yeah, man. I've used it a couple times. They just yell, "Hey, rah!" at somebody and they fucking run. yeah. So, what else you said? Oh, the cat, Khajiit. Can you say that, Khajiit? Cat. Khajiit. Yeah, so okay. You know what? Just because you're going to be using one, I'll make one of the same, okay? For this instructional. Because you're helping me do it, you're a guest on my show, more or less, you know? So what does that say? Hailing from the province of Elsewhere, they are intelligent, quick, and agile. They make excellent thieves due to their natural stealthiness. All Khajiit can see in the dark and will have unarmed claw attacks. Yeah. So you don't like you'll get a weapon, but okay. Now, so I'm gonna choose that. Now, hit your R2 to go over to body. See, there's a female. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll take. Yeah, I'll take him. Now the head. I usually don't touch anything really, but you can. Depends on how you want them to look. You know what I mean? You go to each one in each category and change stuff, eh? You know what I mean? But I don't. I don't, because I find it look good. It looks good just with the default. I find you could change the hair. You change the facial hair. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going. What should I name? Square button and name them. Yeah. Yeah. I like making up names, you know what I mean? Like sticking within the fiction of it. So I'm gonna name this guy. You know what? I'm gonna name him Sebastian. I named my guy Sebastian because a lot of cats' names are Sebastian for some reason. Sebastian. Okay. Now let this run.
One of the trade caravans, Khajiit.
Okay?
Your kind
And when you'll see, at some point, you'll see somebody say, follow me.
He's not on the list.
Follow him.
Forget the list.
Like-
He goes to the block.
Okay.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry.
Wait for me
We'll make sure
once you
everyone
first
remains
get
on
into the
task.
keep.
Follow the captain, prisoner.
Follow the... there'll be a point where you'll be able to follow Roloff or the person that you're with, Hadvar. Stick with Hadvar.
Ulfric
Just stick with him.
Some here in Hell call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like
Stormcloaks are the rebels. They're the... And Ulfric is the leader.
Plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down.
So I'll
and restore
meet you in the
peace.
keep there and stuff. And
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up.
so yes, this is
Nern.
kind of a special edition of Skyrim today. It's I got asked for some advice. My buddy doesn't. He's tried playing this, but couldn't get it. Like, so he asked me to
My ancestors are
give him some advice on stuff and kind of walk him through the beginning on stuff. And so I thought I'd do this as an instructional,
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
sort of.
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the cat!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries. What do you see?
It's in the clouds!
But what I've always liked about these games, like I keep saying it, but I've played all these Elder Scrolls games. I've never really completed them. They're pretty massive. The world itself, lots of things you could do, and that's my kind of thing. I get lost in the adventure, the side stuff sometimes.
Jarl, look. What is that thing? Could the legends be true? Legends don't burn down villages. We need to move, now! Up through the tower. Let's go!
We'll have to carry this one on our backs. They're hurt, but they'll live.
I've never played as a Khajiit. I tried to, but I couldn't get into it. But I will this time. Okay, when you go up into the tower, you have to jump across. The jump is the triangle button.
Hammond, you need to get over here. Now!
I know, that's wild, eh?
You're doing great.
That's what freaked me out of this game. It is. Morning breath. That's some vicious morning breath.
Take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
God's guide you, Hadvar.
Yeah. Watch, buddy. Now think of this as an epic story. You know what I mean? Like Lord of the Rings and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because all these games have been strong in story. Like that's what I found. Like a good story, a good epic. Yeah.
It's you and me, prisoner. Stay close.
Run, you idiot!
Now the thing about the guard you're with, Hadvar, and the guy you escaped with, Rola, is they know each other. They're from the same town. They grew up together. Stick with Hadvar, the Imperial soldier.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really
They both do. I said that's your point to choose. Choose who to follow, the Stormcloaks or the Imperial.
Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
The guy in the darker, in the browner, you know, the Stormcloaks are kind of like a gray. Those are Stormcloaks.
Those binds aren't going to cut themselves.
No, they're going to get you. This is part of the tutorial, more or less. Okay. You know, you start a game and it has a little tutorial at the beginning. Think of it like that. It's going to introduce. So follow him up the tower.
Let's cut you loose.
Wait till the fire to go away. And then go to where that dragon broke through. Don't do anything until I tell you. He's going to tell you that you have to jump across there. It's the triangle button.
Let's cut you loose.
Yep. Jump across.
Come on. You need your hands free.
Now, you don't get hurt that much. You get hurt a little bit, but go down through that hole in the floor and out there. And turn to your left.
Let's cut you loose. Let's cut you loose.
Now you're following the Imperial soldier, Hadvar.
Those binds aren't going
to do what he says, just stick with him.
Come on, you need your hands free. Those binds aren't going to cut themselves. Come on, you need your hands free.
God's guide you, Hadvar. Yeah.
Let's cut you loose.
So I'm in the keep. Yeah.
Come on, you need your hands free.
Now you see where Roloff and Hadvar faced off there?
Those binds aren't going to cut themselves.
You'll see him face off there.
Those binds aren't going
out of my way. He'll go. Yeah. You know? Those two guys are actually from the same village. They grew up together. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, you need your hands free.
Yeah. Stick with the guy you're with.
Come on, you need your hands free.
Yeah, just follow him through the door. Now, don't touch your controller once you get in there. Just turn and face Hadvar.
Come on, you need your hands free.
That's where I am. Look at my screen.
Let's cut you loose.
Yeah. This is where I am. We are in the keep now.
Those binds aren't going to cut themselves.
Okay. Before you do yours, before you go through the keep, okay? Watch what I do.
Come on, you need your hands free.
Okay, just sit back and watch. Okay, now.
There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from.
So see your left stick turns you around in place.
See if one of these chests has some
Try it.
for you.
Go and do your bindings.
Got to be a sword or two in one of these chests. Look around.
Now, just use your left stick and just turn. Okay.
See if one of these chests has some
now
for you.
Your left stick moves you. See? Now try and do.
You better get some gear.
try and turn around facing something and use the right stick to get yourself in place. Like you move the right stick sideways, when you're turning, See?
See if one of these chests has some armor.
Just get used to doing it. Yeah. So you get your gear. Okay.
When I get that armor on, give that
Now,
sword a few swings too.
click your right stick.
That thing is still out there.
R3 it. Now you should be into view. 3D view. Hit your O button. Go over to items. These are your stuff. When you level up, you'll go up to skills. But go into your items. Go to the apparel. See the foot wraps? Hit your square button. That just drops it or puts it into a bag or a crate that you've opened up. But square button drops your item. Go down to your rough spun tunic. Drop that. It's just weight getting rid of weight, because right now you can only carry 300 pounds, more or less, in total. And then hit your X button to put on your armor. X button activates the item, puts it on. Okay, go over to your weapon. Now, I'm going to show you something here. Okay, keep in mind. You've watched me play, right? Okay, you've seen that list of stuff that comes up on the left side there every now and then? That's your favorites list. Hit your triangle while on your iron sword. See? Okay. That's what the favorites list is. Okay. Now, yeah, go item. When you favorite something, a dot will show up beside. See? See? Now hit your O button. On your D-pad, up or down, see? Now, you could either equip it with the X button or the R2 button. But if you use the R2 button, it means it's going on to his right hand. Now, if you hit the R2 again, it's not in his hand. Hit your L2, and it's in his left hand. Okay? Because there is a skill you could use, it's called dual wielding, where you could have two swords, one in each hand. It doesn't offer much defense, but your striking is better, and there, when you get to know them how to move in fighting, like that's what I like about this game, because you in this 3D view there, see now,
come on this way,
hit your hit your O button to go back to your screen, and hit your R2. It draws his weapon, Okay, square, sheath it, puts it away. Now, R2, take a couple swings. And now try, you know how I showed you how to use your sticks? The movement sticks? Practice with that even. The longer you hold the R2, the more powerful the swing will be. But the power swings take away from stamina. So just see how my guy's moving. Yeah, just move around. But in a fight, you'll have to get used to just move the screen around with the right stick. You know what I mean? But you could also tandem. It's all timing with your finger, your coordination. That's all these games are, right? You know that. Hockey, baseball, anything. It's so just see there's a power swing. Yeah, so and then sheathe your weapon. Now hit your O button again. That always brings up that because you're going to be doing this a lot with the O button like this. See my screen? Because sometimes you can't activate your favorites list fast enough that you have to go into items in the middle of a battle. You know what I mean? So get used to doing this. Now go over to magic. Now I know this isn't your forte, but it works on the same guys as the weapons, okay? And putting stuff on your favorites list, okay? So you go into your destruction spells, you got flames, triangle, favorite it. Just to have it available. You don't have to use your spells if you don't want to. It's all up to you. Just I'm setting things up for the way I play it. So, you know what I mean? Because there are times when fire spells and stuff they do come in handy. Because each my frostbite, which is cold, and my flames, which is fire, and my sparks, which is kind of like a constant lightning, they affect different classes and different species in different ways. So to take a bear, okay? Because anything with hair is usually susceptible to fire. You know what I mean? Same thing, anything with, wolves and spiders, and they're susceptible. But cold, it takes away not only health, but it takes away stamina a little bit, like through the coldness of it, like it, So those are the only two spells. Healing will come important, believe me. So again, go up to your destruction, favorite the flames. Now, put it in each hand, right and left, L2 and R2. And then go out to your screen, click your right stick to bring up just the hand, see them? So I got the flame spell in each hand. Now just tap your R2. This is a constant spell, so you have to hold it. Hold it for a beat of 1. See? L2. Left hand. Now hit them both at the same time. This is dual casting. It makes it a little more powerful. Okay? You know what? I'm gonna do, you know what we're going to commit to? Okay? We're gonna do this until you find the dragon stone. Okay? I'm just gonna take you through a story. So, but you now bring up your favorites list. There's more items, see? And then just up and down on your D-pad to get to the one you want, and R2 equips it, or L2. There's his night eye. That's his once a day night vision sight. Once a day. So, and it actually, this might help me because some of them dungeons are pretty fucking dark, man. Yeah. And I could see how this would help. Okay. I'm going to take you through to the end of Bleakfall Barrows. So now, eventually you're going to be able to pick up shields and stuff along the way. But you have to watch your carrying capacity. Go into your items. In your weapons, apparel, keys, but you also get food and shit in here and everything. This list will expand. Now, don't go into any of the submenus, but see along the bottom, carrying weight. It should say 17 out of 300. That's what mine says. That means you're carrying 17 pounds of a total of 300 that you can carry. Yeah. Now the red bar, you see where it says your gold, nothing, but you get gold along the way. And the red bar there, that's your health. Now go up into skills. It just shows along the bottom your magicka, your health, and your stamina. Blue bar for magic. Those are your spell points. You're starting out with 100 spell points. But the more you use your skills and stuff, the way you level up, you could add more to it if you want. You know what I mean? Okay, so when you level up, you'll get perks and stuff, eh? So when you're at the main screen of that, hit your L up, right or left. But if you pull it down, you will leave this. So these are all your skills. Enchanting, smithing, heavy armor. These are your weapon skills. You like, you know what I mean? Your armor, your block, your one-handed, two-handed weapons, archery, light armor, sneaking. I'll show you how to sneak. You just click your left stick, L3 it. He crouches, and that's sneaking. Lock picking. When you get a chance, no matter what, no matter where you go, what you do, the stores, I mean, anytime you can buy lock picks, buy them. Buy them. Because you only start with a couple, eh? But salt too. Collect as much salt as you can. Speech, when this affects how you talk to people, if you could persuade them and intimidate them, you know what I mean? How storekeepers, how much you could get off of them. Alchemies, your potions, the plants I use, you know, you make potions, and these starting here with the illusion is your spell skills, alteration. These ones here. Now we can get to all this after too. So, okay, what I do is I always use a sword and flames at the beginning. See that? Now find Hadvar. He left out through this door I'm walking out, and we're going to. Okay, you're coming up on a different room. Watch what I do. Don't do anything. Don't do this. Okay? Just watch. Just watch. Watch the story.
We only want to. If you want to die, so. Let me see if I can get that door open.
Hitting the wrong guy. I was just hitting the wrong guy. I added a couple of smokables. Now, see what I did to search them? Warhammer. These could be one of those things you discard along the way, but what I try and keep is the most expensive shit. You know what I mean? But you have to keep your carrying weight into perspective. So I'm up to 53 now, see? Warhammers are pretty heavy. I don't like them really. They could be, there's lots of iron Warhammers. Get rid of it because it's a carrying weight, eh? There's gauntlets. Those go on your forearms. Gauntlets, bracers go on your forearms. It's defense, you know?
Come on, this way.
War axe. Now, in this first part, what I carry, I carry some weapons. I grab some weapons, not all weapons, because I'd rather carry a large amount of something light. So, armor, cuirass, armor, especially light armor. This was only 8 pounds, so I take that. Boots, there's lots of boots around. Because that's how your skills improve quickly, is through volume. You understand what I mean?
Let's keep moving.
Why get $10 for a fucking weapon when you could get $100 for fucking 100 of them, or 10 of them, or you know what I mean, or you know? Think of it like that, because you could go through money pretty quick in this, man. So yeah, you killed them.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up peace.
So you're just making your way through the keep right now. You're escaping Helgen.
Potions in here. What was that?
Time to end this.
An old storeroom.
So the longer you go, you'll see your inventory will fill up quick. So it's up to you to what you want to keep, eh? I try and keep the most expensive stuff, eh? So I won't take the Warhammers usually, but personally, I like great swords. That's why I usually don't take Warhammers and have Warhammers and battle axes. The two-handed, I take the lightest of the two-handed. A lot.
See if you can find some potions. Might come in handy.
Yeah, take it. It's just food, because in a pinch, a stockpile of soups and steaks and cabbages comes in handy to have around in the middle of a battle sometimes. Eh? No. Don't take flour. It just takes up room and
Done then? This way. The torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't need to hear that. Come on. Come on!
oh, there's a shield. Cuirass. Iron
Fellows
sword.
happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Are you in the torture room yet?
It's attacking Helgen.
Okay. Don't, when all the guys are killed in the torture room, wait for me. Okay, that's where I am. Because there's something specific here. I gotta bring your attention to. There's lots of apples, don't worry about it. This is just about getting you out of here. Okay? Like, grab some stuff, like, if you want to, like, because you could always go to a cook pot and use it, eh? That's why I say, anytime you could buy salt, find salt, stockpile your salt. You need lots of salt for potion making and for cooking.
Dragon, please, don't make up nonsense.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. All potions, all potions, all potions. And you saw how it looked, right? Like on the table or desk or wherever it was. How different it looks. Brighter, you know? So
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under
okay.
attack.
I'll wait for you in the torture room.
Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key ages ago. Poor fellow screamed.
Yeah.
Weeks.
See if you can get it open with some picks. We'll need everything we can get.
No, don't worry about books.
Take all.
Don't worry about books.
Please.
Grab what you
No,
can.
nothing like that. Nothing. Just potions, salt, some food once in a while. You know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because in like in past games, you used to be able to make your own spells. Eh? Take it. It all comes in handy. You know what I mean? Like I like making soups and stuff and having stuff like that for a pinch when you need health. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you could sell that shit too, eh? That's why I was hoping they would make the cooking an actual skill. They used to. Okay, fine. Okay, now you're coming up on the torture chamber. Yeah. There's a block of right in the middle of the room. That's where I'm standing. I'm facing the cages. Where the white arrow is in the cage. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, loot, man, loot. Yeah. So you wanna grab stuff that's comfortable to carry, that leaves extra room, but you could sell at a decent price. Like once you start selling, right? At the beginning, you won't be getting much. That's why it's important to stockpile. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. So. Okay. Attempt it. Oh, there's a little caged-in area behind you. Did you go get that shield and stuff back in there? That mace? And that mace? Okay. Yeah. I love the mace myself. So. Lock picking. It's a spell book. Okay. Okay. No. Loot the body. Yeah, okay, now go into your apparel. Because I just wanted to show you something. Okay? see the hood? Novice hood? Okay. R2 that. Wear it. Okay. Then go back out and go up to your skills and go into skills. Do you notice the difference in your points along the bottom? You see where it says magical 130 of 130? Because of that hood, you got 30 more spell points. But it doesn't provide much protection. There is no protection. But that's the benefit of wearing that. Which is what I do. You don't have to, but I just wanted to point that out to you. Because sometimes you'll be wearing something to boost your health, boost your stamina, or you know. Okay. Now you can leave this area. Go down the hallway there. Okay. The next area, there's just a bunch of fucking corpses and stuff, eh? In these cages. Loot them, but don't take anything. Like, you're just looking for gold and bone meal. Okay. In these cages. Gold and bone meal.
Come on, hurry up. Together down here. This way.
You're gonna be coming up soon on a cave of spiders. Watch how I do it. Okay? Yeah. Okay.
Must have scared them. All right, let's see if we can find a way out.
This is the kind of detail about this game I like right here, watch. Come across this bridge here and... Man, where are you, Hedvar? Come on.
Let's see where this goes.
I'm way ahead of you. So, yep. Okay, yeah. Well, make your way through now, because you're coming up on a major battle here soon. From where you are,
That doesn't go anywhere. I guess we'd better try this way.
Okay, now here I am at the spiders. Watch. You're gonna be having a battle with a bunch of stormcloaks in this little area soon, but I'm at the spiders, just past that next one. Past that. Check it out. Take the warhammer. This is when big weapons come in handy sometimes. Oh, you bugger. Okay.
No one here now. What next?
I guess if you take your time with your spells you can really get used to it, eh? But that's why I like spells. Sometimes because they do come in handy. Now in this spider pit here, look for egg sacs. Take the eggs. Because you're not gonna be making breakfast with them, I tell you that. But you could jump up on areas, eh? See? That's the triangle. Jump. Oh yeah, I'm gonna teach you a lot in this game, buddy. You watch. Yeah, give her, man.
Better stay together down here.
I'm almost out. You still have to get past this bear. You'll know what I mean when you get there. Watch.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. You might be able to sneak by. Stay. Nice and slow, and watch where you step. Not the sneaking type, huh?
Now, I poisoned my arrow tip to shoot that bear with the first shot. I did a sneak shot on him, but that spider venom had a delayed reaction on him, and it killed him one shot. Why did go to a cutscene and kind of thing for the kill shot? Yeah, that's cool, man. That's what I like about those games, those death shots, eh? They zoom in and shit, and especially with arrow shots, man. Sometimes, boom, man, right between the eyes, you get somebody, eh? Oh yeah, yeah. I'm almost out
This
now.
looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it.
No. So, drop a couple of your Warhammers, battle axe, you know what I mean, like heavy. Keep one of them, of each, but dump the heavier items. Oh, the dragon's attacking from outside the building? Like, is the ground shaking and the screen moving? Yeah, that's what's going on. The dragon's attacking. Still. So I'm just on the verge of stepping out of Helgen. I'm almost out. Just before you walk out into, just before you start walking out into Skyrim, stop there because I just wanted to point something out to you in terms of visual directions and symbolism. Do you see my my live feed where I'm standing? Stop right there when you get there. Yeah, man. Did you use any spells or anything? Okay, did you pick up a longbow and some arrows? Okay, go into your inventory real quick. Just do it right now. Just go in there, equip your arrows, and favorite the bow. Because you're going to need the bow if you want to take on that bear. Yeah. Keep one, you mean to sell. Yeah. Now what's your encumbrance? Was that you're in oh, you're who's attacking you? Oh, maybe, yeah. Watch for those, Brad. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, chops are all over. They don't. Spiders. That's why I told you have to learn as you're just moving through a hallway or something, or and those caverns. Get used to sneaking around with the left stick. Yeah. I use flame on it. Yeah, that's a poison. That's natural venom ready to use stuff. So when you get okay, you're gonna be going across a little land bridge soon, and by this it looks like a pillar, but yep. Take them, man. Take them, because you turn those into poisons and stuff after, and you can use them. Don't take it. Don't. Oh well, it's a one-handed weapon. Take it. It's just something else to sell. Just try and stay under your. You know. You'll be getting some hide when you kill that bear. Go get his hide. But squat down. Yeah. Watch for that bear. Stay crouched. Stay in the dark. And get your bow ready. Now to pull back on your bow, you have to hold the R2. It's all there. Where. You know. See, I got my board right now. See, R2. You can draw back. Square button stops the shot. Yeah. L3, yeah. No, well, you can take it if you want. Like it's just something to sell at a store. Yeah. Pull out your bow. Go into your poison. Go into your inventory, potions, and click on the frostbite venom. That'll rub it on the arrow tip. It's poison. Settle down now. Okay, take hold the R2 because that draws back. Potions. Frostbite venom and activate it. Just use it. Yep. Okay. Once. Now, hold your R2. Don't shoot. Hold the R2. You'll see the crosshair. Get the dot on the bear and fire. Just release the R2. But the longer you hold the R2, the harder he'll draw it back. That's part of... With the cutscene? No, okay. Where am I? Okay, now the next tunnel you go through, you are going to step out, but stop where I am. See me? See your compass at the top of your screen? See how the arrow and that not quite filled in square is there? That, you know? That's your current mission that you're on? And so turn your right stick just a bit. You see? So you want to keep that in the middle all the time, no matter where you're going. And when you get to a point where you're supposed to be walking through a door, out a cave, into a cave, you see the cave opening has that same symbol. That's where you're supposed to be. And then just walk through. I got a mod on for the option of survival mode, but I usually don't. Maybe one of these times I will.
Looks like he's
gone. You know what survival mode is, eh?
To see if he comes back.
You have to watch your arrows that you shoot because you don't, unless you know.
It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help.
Yeah, walk through. Yeah, just. Did you notice your compass and that symbol at the cave opening? Yeah, that when it's on a door like that, a cave opening, that's where you're supposed to be. No, hit no. Hit no. Yeah. So along the way here, you'll see fucking fox. Don't attack nothing, like unless you have to. You know what I mean? But just follow along.
We should go to Solitude and
check out the sides of the path.
if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Grab plants along the way. Follow the path till you get to the road. This is the road I'm on. Oh, where'd he go?
See that ruin?
Glowing bugs you see flying around. Don't chase them down. You'll be seeing rabbits. Now there is a category in the stats of slaughtered rabbits, but if you wanted to grab them, but they are fast, so don't get sidetracked by them. Okay, make your way. You see where I am here? These are the Guardian Stones. You could select one every day, but you have to find them. Stop here. See where I am? Stop here and turn the way I am, looking out like this. Okay? Because I want to explain some stuff here to you as well. Now that you're out here in the open. What I always liked about this game is the atmosphere it sets, eh? Like, it has tremendous sounds, tremendous background music, tremendous visuals in the background. And that's what they improved on over the years, like some of these scenes. Look at these, man. No, just stay, just follow the path now till you get to here. Grab some plants along the way if you want. Yeah. A stone path, that's the road. What you were on was just a path. Now you're on the road. That's how the roads look in this. And paths, there's no rock in them, you know what I mean? Yeah, stop here. Because I'm going to get you to activate one of these. These are the Guardian Stones. But before you do anything, go into your map. It'll show you your current location. Anything that's gray like that, you haven't discovered it yet. You literally have to go there. Either take a carriage to a city or walk right to the place. Yeah, see? Okay. So, yeah. But when the map first comes up, you will need to use the map eventually. Like for fast travel and shit. But when the map first comes up, it shows you your current location, and then your target, your next goal, the next objective. You have to talk to Elvar. Elvar is Hadvar's uncle. This guy you're with, he's follow him. He'll take you right to his uncle. Yeah, that's his uncle. The town you're going to, Riverwood. You and Hadvar, the guy, the Stormcloak, where you had a choice to go follow Roloff. He's from Riverwood as well. They're from the same village, but opposite sides of the Civil War. There's the main story, which has to do with the dragons. You'll see what I mean by that as you follow the story. That's the main story of the game. The next one is the Civil War. And you were with the... When you almost got your head cut off, that Ulfric Stormcloak that had his mouth bound, he's the leader of the rebellion, man. The war almost ended right then. But the dragons intervened. So stand here at these stones. There's 13 of them across the map. You have to find them. But each of them do a skill. Watch, Joe. This is the mage. Yeah. Yeah. And they offer another skills and stuff, eh? Like the thief one helps with your sneaking and stuff. The warrior is with the weapons. You learn those skills faster, but you have to actually perform the skill. You know what I mean? And mage, you get more regenerate spell points faster. I'm gonna choose thief because I like the sneaking and lockpicking and shit. Okay, now make your way to Riverwood. Glance at it's up to you. Find don't accept it, but click on each one to find out what it does. Yeah, and each of them are ones for spells. The mage is for spells. You learn. Yeah, and the warrior is for the weapon skills, the warrior skills. So it's up to you. I chose thief myself. Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned.
So now, back off that platform and look at the thief stone. There should be a white beam coming out of it. Yeah. Yeah. Is it? But I'm gonna fuck this all. Maybe we'll do this a lot, okay? This instructional stuff with you, because there's some stuff here at the beginning, like when you get this in Solitude, that I want to show you too, eh? Like after. Oh, there's wolves here. Do not go in there. But it's on the map now, right?
You're pathetic.
Yeah.
No one here now.
Anything like when you kill wolves, bears, elk, deer, you can grab their hide and shit. A cave bear, you can take their hide. Grab hide, because you turn that into leather, go to the forge and make armor and shit.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
No, because you want to stick with the main story right now. So just, you know what I mean? You can't carry nothing. You need a follower with you to go into places like that. But don't randomly, when you're out touring the countryside, you come up on a cave, right? Don't just go into it.
Things look quiet.
Leave it, because it's probably part of a bounty. You know what I mean? So
Fandolf thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me.
Uncle Alvar,
She's already
hello.
mine, I keep telling him.
What are you
there's
doing?
Uncle
Are you on leave?
Elvar.
Shores, bones. What happened to you, boy?
Shh.
Are you in
Uncle, please, keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
Yeah.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact.
You're out in the wild.
We need to go inside.
Where you killed him, he should be laying right there.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
Go back. Yeah, you found him? Yeah, so this is a pretty cool story, like, it's not bad, man. I fucking love this game myself. So I'm trying to do this as kind of a fast walkthrough with you. You know? Think of this beginning part as the tutorial. Okay? But it'll always instruct you.
Sigrid,
this game, eh? And stuff, eh? Yeah. So it's a cool story. I'm gonna have a seat.
You
fuck
two
it.
must be hungry.
I'm in Elvar's house. You see where I am?
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here, looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I like the story.
I don't know where to stop. You know,
See,
I was assigned
listen,
to General Tullius'
listen.
school. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
You're not drunk, are you, boy?
Not much.
It's not a bad story, man.
Dragon
It's
flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion.
It's an epic narrative of
I'd made it out myself. Not for my friend here.
Don't steal
I need to
nothing.
Get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food,
Now, throughout the game, you'll accidentally
Of course.
steal something sometimes.
Advars is a friend of mine.
Just pay your fine, and you know what I mean. Like, it's just fuck. Unless you want to be a thief with a high bounty on you, then every town you go, every guard will be going after you.
But I
Fuck
need
that.
your help. We need your help.
Now, just go with the main story of this. Okay? Yeah. Elvar is going to ask you to go to Whiterun to raise the alarm with Jarl Bolgraf. A Jarl is like the king of the region.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgraf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill...
Hello, viewer. Welcome. I'm doing a little instructional walkthrough type thing with a friend of mine. Like, you should be able to hear his voice, but he's never really played this game before and wants some advice on stuff and anything that's white in take a gift. Anything white, like lead and white. Anything red, don't take it. White, just take it. Just because you could sell it, use it.
Jarl Balgraf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps.
A Jarl, he's like the governor or the king of the region.
So far, he's managed to stay out of the war.
I think there's...
Can't last, though. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Ellis.
Yeah, see, that's how you find out shit, eh?
Him.
You see?
But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor. Of course, Skyrim has always been part of the Empire.
So, anything Imperial soldiers, they're the rulers of Skyrim, but the Stormcloaks are rebelling against that because there's a group of high elves called the Thelmar. They imposed no worshipping of Talos. Talos was a great warrior to the Nords, and he was raised up by the gods to be a god. Is the backstory, the way I understand it. You'll hear reference to all of this, but that's the basics of it. There's a civil war going on. Ulfric doesn't like the fact that they outlawed worshipping of Talos, so he raised this rebellion, and apparently he killed the king in solitude. That's why you were with him in that wagon. They caught him, and they were going to kill him right there, because that fight just happened just before, like a couple days before, you know. So just keep an eye on my feed on what I'm doing. I'm going out to his forge area right now to give you a little instruction. Now, because now if you would have followed Roloff, you wouldn't be able to do this. Okay, this is just a little supply chain information here. Because you're friends with Alvar now, every once in a while there'll be a pile of ingots out by the workbench that you could just take. Every forge area has a tanning area. That's where you do your leather. Just activate it. Yeah, just make leather. And make some leather strips. Go on the desk on by the grindstone and the tanning rack. There's a grindstone there. There's a table there. There's steel dagger. You could take that. Anything lit in white like that. See? Take the iron boots. Take the iron gauntlets. Anything that says take, man. It's just resources to have. And this is what I mean. Your smithing skill, eh? Grindstone. As long as you got the supplies, you could. So, you see how you improve it? I've got 6 iron ingots, so I'm going to improve a couple things. I like maces. I do, man. I like using maces. I like crushing their skull. I do. So you activate it, hit your square button. It's improved now. Go to the workbench. Workbench improves armor. Oh, before I forget. See what? Use the forge, eh? Make some leather armor. Leather bracers. Yeah. I'm all shook up. Yeah. I usually don't improve daggers though. It's profit margin thing, because eventually, Joey, you'll be able to enchant weapons at enchanting tables and stuff. And but your skills go up. Your speechcraft governs your mercantile skills, how you buy and sell. I like sticking with light armor though. I like making my own armor a lot, man. Because a lot of the time, man, like once your skill goes up in smithing, you can make armor, man. Fucking the coolest looking armor I still think is the best looking in this game is a glass. Glass armor is the fucking bomb, man. I love that shit. Yeah, it's shiny green and glass bows too look fucking wicked, man. Yeah, glass. So, anything you have a question, we'll just go through this until we get to the end of Bleakfall Barrow, okay? So, you got the basics now? Make your way to Whiterun, follow the story of Balgruuf. You know what I mean? When you talk to Farengar, after you're done speaking with him, stay there because I want you to act. You got to deliver void salts to an alchemist in town. Make sure you do that because you make friends with her. You got a little supply of herbs. You just walk into your store and grab shit sometimes. Yeah. Just like those ingots and that. I had Alvar's forge. Yeah. Keep an eye out for salt in particular, in all the barrels and stuff, and, you know. But if it says steel, don't take it because you'll die. You'll die. You know what I mean? So I'm just getting my game set here, the way I set myself up to play. But I've never played as a Khajiit before, so this is going to be interesting. Leather armor. If you notice my screen, Joey, on like leather armor I made myself, But I'm a light armor guy. Test out heavy armor, light armor, because I switch back and forth, not all the time, but I switch back and forth and advance my heavy armor skill. You know what I mean? Yeah. But for protection, heavy armor is usually better. So I'm just going to head to Whiterun, talk to Jarl Balgruuf, and I'll wait for you speaking with Farengar. Appreciate the detail of this game. The visual of it, the background, you see the mountains and shit. It's fucking cool, man. But what I always liked about this is the atmosphere, the sound, the background music. You could try and kill that elk if you want. I usually don't. But you're coming up on some wolves here. At least a wolf. What do you have? Oh, there comes the wolf. Here he comes. Wonder if this guy would be good with dual wielding. Oh yeah, this guy might be good at dual wielding, man. Look at. Oh yeah. Maybe. May have checked that out with some dual wielding after. Yeah. Okay, watch my game then. Check it out. I left Riverwood and I'm on my way to Whiterun. Like, that's a cool view, man. I don't care what anybody says. That looks cool. That looks wicked. Check this out, Joey. Watch this. Every now and then, on the roads, you're coming up on a group like this. This is an Imperial soldiers are escorting a Stormcloak to capture them, eh?
Interfering with Imperial business. Be gone. I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business.
His hands are bound. See? I could. Nah. Because you'll be fighting three of them, eh? But this guy will be on your side because I could unbound them and then give him some weapons, eh? If I want to. Yeah.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
And what if I was? What the fuck could you do about it?
Imperial business. Be on your way.
I've let that man free though a couple times. Yeah. So you can just keep walking along here and
Imperial business. Be on your way. This is none of your concern, citizen.
Tell me that again and I will have to make it my business. Oh look, a giant, look at. Stay away from these guys in the wild because you'll see big bonfires here and there.
Well, that's taken care of.
That's where giants hang out. They live out in the wild, but they're fucking. Until you're ready to take one on, stay clear of them. The one blow, man, will send you 150 feet in the air. Seriously.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
My shield brothers. This is the companions.
An outsider, eh?
That's a
Never
guild.
heard of the companions?
E-
An order of
Every
warriors.
little guild,
They're
like,
brothers and sisters in honor.
has their own little storyline in there too. The companions is no different. Has to do with werewolves. I join them at the beginning, but I really don't do anything with the story in that. I try not to. It's not bad. It's not bad. It helps with your fighting skills a lot. You know what I mean? But after we're done with Bleak Falls Barrow and the Greybeards, right? You'll understand about the Greybeards after too. So don't. But just follow the story, man. Balgruuf is going to introduce you to Ferengar.
You look strong.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. All right then.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell.
You could pick all that crop potatoes and wheat. Wheat's one thing I like picking. You can make health potions from that. And you could plant it after too. So yeah, just make your way to Whiterun. Here I am now, Joe. In Whiterun.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye.
Anything, you see where it says persuade? That helps with your speechcraft. Anything in brackets like that, attempt it. Because even the attempt improves it. So now you're going into Whiterun. So, what's for supper, Joe? Nice. Dumplings?
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming.
You gotta head up to Dragon's Reach. It's the palace on top of the hill.
And there it is, friends. The ultimate. We are the children of man. Talos is the true God of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm of
Just what I'm doing this for you, man. Just watch.
The very idea is inconceivable.
Okay. What are you gonna watch?
Got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes.
Put some friends on. No. Dragon's Reach. So I'm up here at Dragon's Reach now.
I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rash. My lord, please. This is
What's
no
the
time
meaning
for
of this
rash
interruption?
I just
Jarl
think we need
Balgrup
more
is not
information.
receiving visitors.
I just...
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
That's how my guy looks now, Joe. I made some armor at a forge. Got my leather armor on. Got some iron on right now too, but here's Jarl Balgrup.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
And you can talk to him, eh? You can choose your response, eh? I always go with the first one, yeah. Sure, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is what exactly happened at Helgen. By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in
That ball guy, he's arrogant.
Dragon?
A little bit, yeah.
Lord,
He's a nice guy, but he's arrogant.
To Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents.
Now, listen closer, Joe.
Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Proventus, you must help me. We need to convince my brother to do more for the war effort.
What would you have me do, Hrangar? Your brother is the Jarl. You know I can't question his judgment.
I'm not asking you to defy the Jarl, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to the war. You're his steward. He'll listen to you.
Leave me out of your intrigues, Hrangar. If you have something to say
Farengar.
to the Jarl, say it.
There's Farengar. See him?
Help you with your dragon project.
This guy's arrogant too.
Fill him in with all the details.
Listen to him.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
So, again, choices. I choose the first one. Alright. Where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything you can tell me about Bleakfall Barrow?
An old tomb built by the ancient Nords.
Listen
Perhaps dating back to
carefully.
the Dragon War
This is
itself.
funny.
Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals.
You
can
could
point
always
in the
play
right
it back.
direction
Like,
once you get there.
it's cool interaction with some of these guys, man. They're fucking funny.
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Okay. Now, you can talk to him, ask him about other stuff. He sells stuff too, eh? This is the one you should, you are the only wizard in Whiterun? Make sure you ask him that.
Yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
So, you got your mission now. Bleakfall Barrow.
Off to Bleakfall Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man.
Dragon.
Neither am I, come to think of it.
We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Okay, let's see what I got here. I don't got too much. I still carry 40 pounds yet, but I could have brought out some more Warhammers or something, but fuck it. We got boots.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Okay, here we are in Whiterun, coming out of Dragon's Reach. Okay, watch for... Oh, these are altars. Yeah. To the gods. When you activate them, you get a blessing, and diseases are cured and shit. And see what that added should have added. Blessing of Talos, see?
Then, do the elves take your homes, your businesses, your children, your very lives?
She has a mission, he has a mission.
Shame, isn't it?
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
So Arcadia.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
Arcadia's Cauldron.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. So see? Right now you can't take fuck all, eh? See? But once you
Look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a... Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got
so you deliver the salts.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Now you can take shit, see?
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare.
This is a little supply chain to open up, that's all. Just come back here every once in a while. You get some free shit.
I sell cures for
Free
all
shit's
ills,
always good.
and I'll be happy to serve you. What do you need, my friend?
Need to be quiet for a second here. I'm busy.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
So how's Canuck? Have you spoke to him? Yeah, so you just
keep your hands
take the herbs and shit, and
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
where is she? There she is.
You look rather, as long as you clean up. You know
Craft
how
the
to
potion,
use it,
see?
right?
At the beginning, like I said, it's tutorials, so the next forge you come to, or any forge at the beginning, because you could only do this once. It puts you into a little training session on how to smith. I'll accomplish that. But point this out, I'm adding alchemy now, so it's your ingredients you want. You see? But if the effects are unknown, you have to activate it, like eat it, test it yourself. So you just boom. See? Blister wart damages stamina. Restores health. Bone meal. That's what you get off those Draugr. Don't use them up too fast. Use some once in a while, but stockpile those too. Bone meal. Canis root. Creepy cluster. Death bell. Dragon's tongue. Glow dust. Hargrave feathers. Lavender. Mora tapanella. Nightshade. So
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Huh.
If there's any, that's a good concoction.
So I'm making I'm making potions at an alchemy lab.
Anytime if you need a remedy. I sell cures for all all ills. I'll be happy to serve you.
So I made some poisons. So see, you leave Arcadia's. That's a store right here. You could go in there if you want. Actually, you know what? I am. This is Bellathor.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's
So
for sale.
yeah, just go to any store and
trinkets,
well, what do you got
odds
for
and
sale?
ends, that sort of thing.
What? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll just keep going on like I'm talking to you anyway. Like I'm doing this for you. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm at a store doing some selling. Oh, there's some steel armor with that.
Do come back.
So now we're at the point here. Going up to the forge. I'm just showing you some basic shit here right now.
Yes, Housecarl. We'll leave immediately.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in what. Take a look.
I can't afford to send anyone else. We don't know where the dragon is.
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's
So yeah,
everything you
see,
need to make one.
you go to a forge and go into a little instructional.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Iron, she wants an iron dagger.
That's a decent weapon you made there. Have you met my father? He's a steward. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Mm-hmm. I help my father. You think all... This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Out. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Until next time. Got some... I don't claim to be the best. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. All right, then. Need something? You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
So now, so here we go, Joe. I'm going to take you. This is where the map comes in now, see? Fast travel back to Riverwood, because that's where you have to go.
Trouble? What is it? Dragons?
Just wander around, eh? Just wander. But you want to come back here to the back of the mill here. Girder. You gotta love Girder.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill. Lucan over in the river. It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes. And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith. Good day.
Alright, there's the guy you want right here. Faendal.
There's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure. He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally he finds
nice little stories in these towns.
The mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope. I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly. Until next time.
What is it? Dragons?
I gotta go get a coffee. Oh. Second thought, I may have to stop here and charge up my controller for a bit. Yeah.
Staying safe, I hope.
And so,
well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother. Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean
so
out,
this is creating your
tell
first
Sven that he
follower,
already has a mother.
this story here.
I'm not speaking to him anymore.
So you gotta find Farandal in Riverwood. Oh, bummer. Farandal.
Tell me as soon as you've given Camilla the letter. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill. Lead the way.
So you got your first follower.
We're a small village, but we work hard and take care of our own.
Got some firewood because there's some stuff you can do with it.
Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Longbow. Improve the longbow.
Lady God. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Aye.
So I'm going to take you up to the beginning of Bleakfall Barrow. And this is pretty much where we are.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. I bet the Riverwood, yeah, an ornament, solid gold. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Well, no, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Small world.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else. Stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Alright, that's gonna be that for now because I gotta charge up my soda. Going up to Bleakfall Barrow after a little walk through with my buddy. But I gotta charge up and do some other stuff.